Hey everybody, it's time for more Path of Exile on Hardcore, where we get to begin a new area. That area being not just Act 1, where after a few, hey it's beta, bugs, we get to talk to... Oh wait, interesting. I've slain Hillock and I get to talk to Tarkley. Surely I've already completed that one. But we get to go to Act 2. Screw that. We get to go to the forest. And right now we are level 14 Templar. Just so we can update this real quick, and we are running through the passive tree a little bit. And I think my goal, mainly right now, is to up my mana regen. I'm thinking about Savant, and I'm thinking about Elementalist, but the best route to that may actually be to try and go through the side here, because this is all offense, and I can go straight for that. Or I can go through, say, increase my elemental damage in general, increase my armor and energy in general. Those are all things that'll help my survivability, and poke up through it this way, and just try and work my way through to fitness. So I may just pop over to Prestidignation, and I think I may hold off on Savant for now. So that's a little bit of a strategy, at least for that, and then we can pick up some life nodes. I like the life regen there. There's better life regen way down here that I'm probably not going to touch with the Golem's blood in this whole circle. But my goal is going to be more to make this a survivable lightning strike build using shield. I mean, it's not a uncommon build, but there's a reason so many people use it, because it can survive and work. Play last time. I did a little bit of group play, but we're gonna solo here a little bit, just to see how many monkeys it takes to try and take me down. I have a feeling this could get ugly in a hurry, because these guys have a tendency to really like to group around you. See, I'm taking a lot of damage. But cold spells still work. And I may actually need to turn down the in-game sound a little bit here. So let me just pause and do that real quick. Alright, let's see if that's better and you're not totally overwhelmed. So, like I said, we're doing a lightning strike sword and board, or should I say mason board build. And we're at very much the mana hungry.
Is the only reward I need.
We're very much
of light.
The mana hungry portion of this build, so hopefully that'll help. Getting any regen talents I can. The other thing that's going to help is getting something where I can link a few gems together and actually make use of a plus elemental damage gem that I got a while ago. But for now it's just monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Cannot help every time I'm in here but thinking of the World of Warcraft's crazy monkey Mista Pandaria people. And this is why I have the cold sport, so if I start to get surrounded like that, I can at least hit W and E and maybe, just maybe, hurt some people. Because my defensive capabilities aren't all the way there yet. Okay, so here's some more people. I actually took out a bunch of monkeys by just doing this arc, so that's interesting. Nice to see that's really strong too. However, I am taking more damage than I'd like. And I really should be keeping my armor shield up. Maybe even using things like decoy totem, just things to help me survive a little bit. That's all we ever really want, is just to survive. Especially against a guy who resists fire like this. So just gotta kill, kill, kill. And almost there. There we go. So I guess the other downside of playing solo right now is that I don't get all the drops that maybe I'd be hoping for. Let's see if we can round up a few more guys here. Because these guys love to come in packs. And Lightning Strike loves to toast things in packs. But still taking lots of hits. Fortunately, I have a pretty good life bulb, so I will be looking to get more life, especially as I wander around here and get totally surrounded. But we'll should probably be hitting shift here and trying to stand my ground. There we go. So,
My mana is spent.
yeah. Almost to the point where I kind of wish I had some mana leech, but now we'll take the extra armor. See if we can summon a few more people, round them up. So there we go, there's more coming out of the trees. That's what we want to see. So nice fire and ice combo there. I'm actually using 3 different elements if that's not awkward. I do like the spell effects though. It's nice to have a little glow around me. So there we go. A few monkeys now in the forest encampment. That went pretty well. So this is our hub for Act 2. And just to give you all a brief preview here, Act 2 is kind of a split in 2 different directions. You can go the east, you can go the west. Eventually you'll have to go both ways.
I am Groot. I have seen warriors.
Yeah, so we get some more people that are untrusting of outsiders. So let's see here. Let's see if we can find a better item to maybe put some stuff in. And I don't know if that would include me trying to upgrade some stuff. I mean, that chest plate's good, and I like the life regen. But 3 linked things together is fantastic. And almost worth trying to craft something out of here. And we get 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, so not a lot here. So let's buy the chest plate for 1 scroll of wisdom, and let's see if we can do some crafting. Now, I don't have a ton of orbs. But what can we do here? We can enchant a magic item with a new property. We can reforge a magic item with new property. So pretty much we can transmute. We can use blacksmith stones to try and increase the quality of something. We can upgrade a normal item to a random rarity, which I don't really want to use the orbs of chance this early. We can remove properties from an item. Actually, we'll want to use the armor scrap on here. So let's go ahead and up this quality. We want to give ourselves some good bases here, and I think you can only upgrade it to 20%. So there's our first step. Next step is upgrade to magic. So let's see here, 15 maximum life and 11 cold resist. And I think there is a slash command for item level. There's no item on the cursor. Try it again. So this is a level 16 item. So all of this work just for a level 16 piece of armor. You know what though? It's early game. We're going to get plenty more of these. So let's see here. We can reforge it with new properties, or we can enchant with a new property. I like cold resist, I like max life. Let's see if we can get a different roll here. Nope. Nope. So there we go. Life regen, reflects physical damage. I'll keep those two, and we will augment it to add something else. Make sure it's the right type and it's not equipped if it is a skill gem. So let's see here. Enchants a magic item with a new property. Oh, can only have up to 2 random properties, and this one seems to have already had 2. So I guess in that case, once we have the 2 that we want, that's interesting. Alright, so I guess eventually, and I'm still trying to figure out this forging here, but there is another item we can use to upgrade something to a rare. But I'm going to stick with this for now, just because those are all pretty good. We still get some life regen, and we still get some other stuff. But with this 3-link gem, we can put lightning strike on here. We can put weapon elemental damage on here, and that's going to substantially increase our damage. And then do we have anything else that we would like to have weapon elemental damage with? I guess the answer to that would be, if we wanted to bring back Glacial Hammer for whatever reason, we could. Iron Will, reduce cast speed, strength bonus applies to the spell as well, or added fire damage. And this would be for the lightning strike. Interesting. Or sweep here. So I'm not sure if added fire damage is going to be the best use of that. Increased critical damage is not bad. Faster projectiles or fork doesn't help me. So let's do increased crit damage. If we can. And we can't because it's not a red socket. So, whatever. Let's just put Glacial Hammer back in that, because that's going to benefit from both of those. And we'll want to keep Molten Shell. Strangely, it'll be in the weapon. So this is good armor that we are going to save, because when inevitably we die, we can twink with this later. Twinking, for those of you who are unfamiliar, is... Let's see, I actually got another shield here. It doesn't have quite the right sockets, I don't think. We're not really using Decoy Totem too much, but... So you're 45 armor, energy shield, 48. Intelligence, max mana, lightning resist, additional block chance, +8 resist to all elements. I think we're going to go with this shield. And we're just going to hold off on the Decoy Totem for now. We won't particularly need it. So we're just going to sell that shield. Alright, so anything else we can put in here? We can start upping our Wrath Aura. I'm pretty sure. And how much intelligence do we have? We got 51 intelligence, so yeah. Wrath might not be a bad aura to start playing with.
This is neither the time nor the
That's
place.
neither time nor place. Shut up, buddy. So let's see here. More life regen. Mana regen rate. So we got some stuff we're going to sell. So shield, bye-bye. Amulet, bye-bye. I will keep that sapphire ring, because that's a twink survive and reveal item, even though rolling with the group is another great way to survive. And I'm going to stick with that helmet for now, hoping that I can find something else later. So we got a few other items here, but really our next goal on the skill tree is going to be to get Predestination, blah blah blah, and that'll increase our mana recharge rate, and hopefully that'll be enough for now, as we start to go up and really try and buff our element damage, and then work our way over here. I think our goal is going to be just to shoot straight for fitness, stopping along the way to get catalyzed. Sounds like a plan. And then we can go up here and get Elementalist, and maybe go for the power charge as well. And then eventually we will be working our way up here to the energy shield, this shield stuff. We can get some of the mace damage as well. That helps, since Lightning Strike is a physical damage build. But we are going to be eventually, not maybe Zealot's Oath. I don't know if we're really going for an energy shield based build here, but we will want to get Static Blows eventually. And Divine Toughness, because this is hardcore mode. So we got other people here.
I am needed.
Yenna is a keeper of
beast
spirit,
hunter.
and we get one quest that we'll be doing here in a little bit.
The other side.
But after
I
we
have
collect the
seen
quest
many of them.
here and meet our new people, we have two things. Investigate the blackguards at the Chamber of Sins. It's a story quest. We'll have to do that. Great White Beast, not a story quest. And we may party up here a little bit, but I would want to really test out and see how this stuff does on its own, because we have Glacial Hammer again. In fact, what I'm going to do is go ahead and hotkey Glacial Hammer up here and just clear this for now. I don't think we have too much that we'll be using, because once we're out of mana, we'll be using the default attack anyway. So let's is gonna see, when you use an aura, it reserves some mana, so we only have 106 mana that we can use, but auras are good. Auras are something I'm going to want to work with. But we're going to be actually going away from the quest marker. Reason being is that the river crossing is a level 16 zone, and we're going to want to get a waypoint that's in the next area pretty quickly. So we should be able to hurt things, maybe. See, we're already tearing up stuff with that support gem. We do so much more damage. The one downside is that we are stupidly mana hungry. But if I can just take out these thugs, because we do get extra damage here. That's good. And it's pretty much humans and monkeys here. Just really gotta... I guess I could be really trying to stay on the road. So right now my shield's about to explode. Or something. So let's gather these guys up. The more efficiently we can kill a bunch of people, the more we can use our mana and hopefully recharge our flasks. Like that. So that's going to be our gameplay style here. Is just recharge our flasks and kill everybody who gets in our way. Standard action RPG fare. So just rally them up. Okay, lots of archers is not good news though, but neither is being surrounded or having a poison archer right on me. So let's see. Did I just make a terrible mistake? No, but those guys do shoot pretty nasty arrows. So I gotta remember, I don't have a ton of life. And those look for just a moment like pot leaves on those shields, but that's not what that is at all. Glacial Hammer, how are you doing? Glacial Hammer is going to be a good single target friend, although Lightning Strike is a good single target skill as well. But see, anytime we want to bust through a group of people, yeah, that added elemental damage makes a huge difference. So let's gather some monkeys. Okay, well, let's take out the elite that's right here. And it seems to be doing chaos damage, so that's not what we want. But he is pretty squishy. So that's not bad. So that's here. 2 staff, and we're getting some good leveling from our different skills. And we get another sweep gem. Okay. So I think we're doing pretty decently on mana, given our circumstances. And we're leveling pretty nicely.
My mana is spent.
So Warface, who regenerates life. Not anymore. There we go. Good question. Does the Templar ever wear pants? I guess the answer to that is, who needs pants? It's all for, I guess if it's the Templar, it's all for the grace of God. And God's seen it all anyway. Okay, large life flask. That's good. Want more of that. Don't really want that. But large life flask is going to be, let's see here, superior medium life flask. Let's just switch out this life flask, and this medium mana flask isn't doing a lot for me. There is one upside, it's that my mana bulb is so hungry. It doesn't really matter what I do with it, but hopefully this skill that apparently I don't want to be able to pronounce today will help. So I guess eventually we can link these together and try and get out of some of this stuff. But for now, we're just going to go in with half our correct flasks. We're not sticking to the road. We're trying to get as many bandits as we can.